I'm John Davies with GreenBiz Studio, and I'm here today with Tim Echols, Commissioner of the Georgia Public Service Commission.
Yeah.
Welcome, Tim.
Man, great to be back in California.
So, Tim, we were just having a great conversation about Georgia and California and some of the differences in Georgia that I think Californians would be surprised to learn about.
Yeah, you know, the all-star from the California Public Utility Commission, Mike Picker's going to be here today. He and I are going to do a session about red state, blue state, and just some of the neat nuances. And a lot of folks wouldn't know that Georgia has more Department of Defense solar than any other state in the nation. We've got it on 5 military bases, and these are 30 megawatt arrays, and we're about to do a sixth one on Warner Robins Air Force Base, 139 megawatts. So we're very proud, and we're trying to keep these bases in Georgia, and we believe that renewable energy on these bases helps make these bases BRAC-proof, right? So, we don't want them going away.
And it's not just DOD, it's electric cars.
It's electric cars. We had a $5,000 state tax credit that just caused Georgians to go wild getting Nissan Leafs, especially on a 2-year lease. So kudos to Nissan for structuring this in a way that it really gave a lot of financial advantage to folks that were doing this. I got 2 of those myself. I've got a Kia Soul EV now. So we've got a great charging rate with Georgia Power. You can charge your cars overnight for $0.01 a kilowatt if you're on their time of use plan.
And you had yours before Picker, right?
I did have mine before Picker. You know, he's a little slow, but he does come around. No, Mike Picker's incredible. He's advised 2 governors. He's been on that air board out here. He's now running the commission. He's a brilliant guy, and I consider him a friend and a mentor, really.
So it's interesting in terms of electric vehicles, and you're commissioner of the Public Service Utility. So what should people be thinking about? I mean, are electric vehicles going to be disruptive pretty soon? Will it take a long time? What are the issues that are holding it back?
Yeah, you know, UBS says they're going to be disruptive in 2031. Probably a lot of people at this conference would say before that, but I think one of the things we've got to do is to get millennials to buy used Nissan Leafs and Kia Souls. They're not thinking about that. We're only thinking about the new cars, but in Atlanta, we're shipping to Sweden and to Northern Europe a lot of these used cars. They're putting them on ships and sending them out. We need millennials to buy these cars, right? You can buy a 2014 Nissan Leaf for $8,000. I mean, why would you not want to do that? So we need to do a better job of helping millennials see that these cars will work for them.
That's fantastic. So what advice do you have for people who are looking at an electric vehicle? You know, should they go out and buy one now, or?
Look, I'm a big lead by example guy, right? So if you only have one car and you're single, EV may not work for you. But if you've got 2 vehicles, and I'm telling you, you got to get with it. You got to get an electric vehicle. Stop talking about what will be in the future. If we get this charger highway, if they come down in price, when Tesla does this, forget it. Go ahead and get one and live out this conviction that you have. You can do it. You may have range anxiety at first, but then like me, you just get range frustration and you figure out how to make it work. So let's go ahead and do this. If you believe that there's a climate issue, if you believe that we need to take personal responsibility, then you owe it to yourself to get one of these vehicles.
Okay, we're almost done, but how about one more surprising fact about Georgia?
We have a lot of sweet tea. With a lot of sweet tea. That probably doesn't surprise anyone. You know, we've got a community in Atlanta really committed to sustainability. And you probably don't look at the South and think that, but it's not the same Atlanta anymore. We've got a very resilient movement in our city. You've got Coke World headquarters, UPS, Newell Rubbermaid, Porsche North America, Mercedes North America, Atlanta. Atlanta is a great place, and it's run by guys like me, right, in terms of energy policy in Georgia, and we're conservative. We like to make sure the costs stay low, which is why more and more California businesses are moving there, and we thank you for that.
All right, I've been here with Tim Echols. Thanks a lot, Tim.
Great, thanks a lot.